Thinking about moving to Florida? Here are top 8 reasons why people are moving to Florida, and you won't believe the 6th on this list. After watching this video, you'll know if Florida is right for you. My name is Adela Philipson, and I've been helping people buy and sell in the South Florida area for over 3 years. Now, if you're thinking about buying a home in Florida, I've included a free report that outlines the 7 most critical mistakes home buyers make that result in losing on their dream home. To download a copy so you can avoid these mistakes, I'll put a link to the report in the description below. So let's dive into the top 8 reasons why people are moving to Florida. Many of you might be required to move due to job transitions, life changes, separations, divorce, or even maybe the expansion of family needs, especially if you're cramped in high-cost locations like New York or California, or perhaps retirement and just want a slower pace of life. The motivations are certainly diverse. Diving right into the first reason why people really move to Florida is the climate. The state's tropical environment and consistently warm weather draw multitude of people seeking health benefits. For parents, the entire avoidance of the morning rush involving layering kids and dealing with snow adds to the convenience. Here in South Florida, snow has been a rarity since 1977, and it's not unusual to relish temperatures in the 80s, even in the winter. We do experience intense heat in the summertime, attracting an excess of beach enthusiasts engaging in various water sports and outdoor activities. Stanford University studies recently confirmed the extensive health benefits and risk reductions associated with living in warm climates. The warm temperatures prevalent in Florida can also provide a relief for joint issues such as arthritis, a common concern for many retirees. Mental health specialists advocate that residing in warmer climates can actually help reduce those winter blues, as well as anxiety and symptoms, and even enhance the overall happiness levels. Now, moving on to number 2, as far as the reasons why people are moving to Florida. Florida's pristine beaches. It's no revelation that Florida prides itself on having some of the country's most exquisite beaches. Whether it's the white sandy beaches of the West Coast like Siesta Key and Marco Island, or the vibrant East Coast beaches like South Beach and Daytona Beach. And of course, the diverse offerings of the Florida Keys. With over 825 miles of sandy coastline, the proximity to the water is a valued luxury here. Listen, even if residing directly on the coastline isn't feasible, scenic, diverse, and short vacations within the state to its various beach towns are actually common amongst most Floridians. The mere sight and sound of the waves contribute to tranquil effect, enhancing sleep quality. Now, the third reason why people are moving to South Florida, particularly those with high tax states like New York, New Jersey, and California, is the relatively low tax burden. The absence of state income tax and the elimination of estate tax since 2005 present significant financial benefits. Beneficiaries inheriting property in Florida are exempt from the state tax, being obligated to pay federal taxes on any gains or profits made from selling inherited property is another aspect attracting the affluent and billionaires to reside here. But the fiscal benefits don't end there. When you purchase a home in Florida and you designate it as your primary residence or homestead it, you access additional advantages, including homestead exemption on property taxes amounting up to $50,000, reducing the property's tax value. Furthermore, to save our home's cap ensures the annual increase is assessed property value doesn't exceed 3%. For more comprehensive insights and numerical breakdowns, please refer to the Florida Department of Revenue's website. The state also extends additional benefits to property owners with disabilities, veterans, senior citizens, active duty military service members, disabled first responders, and owners of specialized use properties. Florida's vigorous asset protection law ensures that homeownership remains secure against any forced sales by creditors to satisfy judgments. Now, moving on to reason number 4 why people are moving to Florida, and it's really job growth. Florida's economy is thriving. As per Arizona State University's report, the state marked itself as the second fastest in job growth in 2022, trailing only behind Texas, witnessing an over 5% increase and adding over 9,500 new jobs this year alone. Flaunting the 4th largest economy in the United States, Florida boasted a gross profit of $1.3 trillion in 2022 and has consistently maintained an unemployment rate below the national average for the last 2 years. So what kind of employment prospects does Florida offer? It depends upon your skill set. Predominantly known for hospitality and tourism, and spearheading now in agriculture, jobs in these sectors are certainly plentiful. However, the influx of companies seeking the tax benefits Florida offers has also spurred growth in tech and several other fields. According to the Economic Development Council, growing industries include life sciences, medical research, biotech, and pharmaceuticals here in Florida, being the second largest in the country for pharmaceutical and medical manufacturing. It houses over 46,000 healthcare establishments, a significant proportion migrating from California. Information technology, careers in digital marketing, mobile technology, web optimization and development, along with aerospace, aviation, clean energy jobs, and manufacturing are also flourishing. Moving on to number 5, why people are moving to Florida. It's the education. Florida overall offers access to leading universities and quality in primary and secondary education. For instance, in 2021, Florida's 4th grade students ranked 3rd in reading and 4th in math nationally, according to NAEP assessments. Florida ranks among the top 5 in average scores for Hispanic students and students with disabilities. With the population constantly growing, efforts are underway to enhance education and replace standardized testing with progress monitoring. With websites such as greatschools.org and numerous online websites, they can help you make more informed decisions about potential schools and locations. So what are some of the other reasons why people are moving to Florida? This brings me to number 6, range of activities available. According to Wallet Hub's placing, Florida is number 2 of the fun states, only surpassed by California and ahead of Nevada, New York, Illinois, and Colorado. From Disney World in Orlando to the nightlife of South Beach in Miami and numerous of activities, Florida offers diverse cultural and recreational experiences, attracting tourists and residents alike. If you're inclined towards outdoor activities, Florida has a lot to offer, from biking and sailing to skydiving and camping. In South Florida, for example, cycling is a prevalent activity, with groups often seen riding along A1A from Jupiter to Miami. And golf, of course, is another significant part of life in Florida. It attracts a diverse demographic, and the state boasts more golf courses than there are in any other part of the country. Florida is renowned for hosting some of the world's most renowned theme parks, like Disney World, SeaWorld, and Universal Studios, which actually offer residents discount. Huge, substantial perk, especially if you have a large family. Number 7 on the list as to why people are moving to Florida is sports and fitness. Great for any sports enthusiast, since Florida is a sports haven, hosting top teams in the NBA, MLB, and NFL, such as the Miami Heat and Miami Dolphins. Teams like the Miami Marlins, Florida Panthers, Orlando Magic, and even Tampa Bay are gaining a sensational reputation. And even universities like the University of Central Florida Golden Knights and the University of South Florida Bulls are also gaining attention. Florida even hosts significant car races, including the Daytona 500 at the Daytona International Speedway and the Formula One Grand Prix. For tennis enthusiasts, the Miami Open and the Delray Beach International Tennis Championships are significant events. Soccer holds a significant place with Miami and Orlando hosting international games and owning the MLS teams. Now that Messi has joined the team, there is even more attention being directed here in Florida. An interesting fact is that 15 out of the 30 major baseball teams have their spring training right here in Florida. And the renowned drink Gatorade originated here, named after the University of Florida Gators football team, where it was developed in 1965. Now, before you go, reason number 8 as to why people are moving to Florida, it's to give your friends and family a reason to visit you more often. Once you move to Florida, expect frequent visits from friends and family when you move here due to the excess of attractions and benefits I've already discussed. Many new residents, including myself, have already reported increased amount of visits from loved ones, and this may be a downside for some. Therefore, having guest arrangements is advisable. And over time, relatives might also consider moving here. We do often receive requests from other clients we've already helped who are looking for a home for their family members who have decided to finally make that move to Florida, and we're always ready to help. You may not believe this, but my family has already visited me more being here in Florida than I ever was living within hours of them. Now we get to spend family quality time when they're in town. So now that you know more about Florida and what it has to offer, you're probably thinking or wondering, what is Adela not telling me about Florida? Watch this video next so you can find out why Florida may not be for you.